Lin and Barriss Afi set off on a journey to a distant planet at the beginning of Episode 5 in order to find a Jedi who is purportedly helping the natives. They have made it known that they want the Jedi destroyed. Barriss pauses, though, and speculates if there's a chance the Jedi weren't part of the assassination conspiracy against Emperor Palpatine. Lin becomes agitated by this and tells Barriss to obey without question. Barriss is disturbed to discover the planet in ruins and its inhabitants starving when he first arrives. Lin responds that these people's current situation is a result of their habit of providing sanctuary to enemies of the Empire when she asks what the cause is. When Lin questions the natives about the whereabouts of the Jedi, they refuse to answer her questions and deny the existence of any Jedi on their world. She attempts to influence them by presenting Jedi as evil entities that take pleasure in inflicting pain and possessing minds. Barriss eventually succeeds in discovering that the Jedi are concealed in the mountains by a young girl. But Lin betrays her vow to spare lives and murders everyone with a double-bladed lightsaber that spins, the Inquisitor's emblematic weapon. Barriss confronts Lin about the massacre while they are traveling to the mountains, claiming that such cruelty will only make people hate the Empire. But Lin thinks that using violence will make the adversaries of the Empire fearful and put an end to any thoughts of rebellion. They find the Jedi, and they engage in a bloody lightsaber combat. Remarkably, when Barriss gives the Jedi the option to give up, she accepts and turns off her lightsaber. Nevertheless, despite the Jedi's submission, Lin injures them. Barriss begs Lin to save the Jedi, but she refuses because of her deep-seated animosity toward the Jedi. She declares that the Jedi are evil and have to be destroyed wherever they may be. Barriss is so shaken by this that she chooses to leave the Inquisitors. Lin jumps at Barriss as the show is about to conclude, intending to chop her in half, but Barriss uses the Force to push her down the cliff. The review of the episode. At last, Barriss Afi came to see that the Empire was nothing more than pure evil that fed off the suffering of others. They issued the infamous Order 66, which sought to eliminate every Jedi, because they were so afraid of the Jedi. Later, the Jedi who had succumbed to duplicity or manipulation became members of the Inquisitor Squad, which the Empire had assembled. Their primary task was to locate and eliminate any remaining Jedi. However, these Inquisitors did not stop there. They pursued anybody who dared to assist or provide refuge for the Jedi. Eventually, Barriss Afi realized her mistakes and made the decision to turn around.